Alright guys, hey, what's up? We're gonna get into the snowflake a little bit, the marshmallow. I've been noticing all across the board since I did the head gasket replacement that I'm having an overall power loss. I'm not seeing any gray smoke out the back, so I'm just kind of doing one thing at a time. Took the spark plugs out of the spark plugs look horrible. I think I tossed them already. They were like rusty and just nasty from the coolant blowing by and hitting them because the gasket failed, and just kind of like checked under the cap and busted off any like buildup on the rotors connection points for the spark plugs, for the spark to get to the spark plugs. Cause I just picked up an air filter, picked up a fuel filter just in case, because I read a clogged fuel filter can cause like power loss under load, and probably check the air in the tires too, because I'm seeing fuel loss. So trying to do all those things before further, and you know, change out the bearings or the rings or something, even though I'm not seeing any gray smoke for if there was a ring issue. I feel like if there's a bearing issue, I'll know soon enough when, you know, a rod flies off, or you know, I get a lower and knock or something like that, because it seems to be idling fine and whatnot. So probably take some carburetor cleaner too and just spray the heck, as a fuel injected carburetor, just spray the heck out of the carburetor, take all the, you know, emission hoses and things off that are halfway hooked up to whatever, because you know, there's a lot of stuff in there that isn't right and things that are, you know, it's a engine out of a 94 Geo and a 95 shell, and I see sensor plugs going to nothing, but I have no check engine. And of course, if I take off like the TPS sensor or something like that, the check engine will come on. So I mean, it seems to be doing something, its job in that aspect. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna do those little things before going in anything huge and see if we can't get this thing running better.
Doing that taste the town full.
The location, it's right next to the tank here on the driver's side. I'm gonna pull this guy out of here. So you got 10 mils and some clampage. All right, I went ahead and loosened up the e-brake line here to get it out of the way a little bit. Before I take the bracket to the fuel filter all the way off, let's see about getting this lower hose off. See, I threw a fake vice grip on there to hopefully hold whatever fluids in the line there, so I got less coming out when I detach this. See if I can get this thing to pop without rocking my elbow on the ground. Boom.
You do me right. I'm almost life, then we'll say goodnight. Push on over my sleepless sight.
Put the new one in.
Your hands when you touch my bone. Touch you where it's off, no flow. No time to waste when I plunge in your. Kids all sleep and I shut the door. Once it clicks like my hips on fours. Run like waves on beach or shores. Presto sweats on clubs your pores. Tours your sheets, slip out my drawers. Doors up, panties over floors. Doors click shut, start past.
What a tight spot. That thing's kicked my ass. It was alright. Easier than a Honda transmission trying to match the splines in with no transmission jack. Just this jack. That's a pain in the ass. I'm talking hours. Yeah, I suppose it's looking pretty bad. Oh, geez. Fuel filter, air filter. I'll get back with you tomorrow and let you know how it did on a full run to work and back under load. Hopefully that helps. The other thing too is the fuel injector could be clogged or dirty too, so I'm just waiting to get another run to work and back, and then I can put a little cleaner in. So just trying to run through the cheap things first before tearing it completely apart, rebuilding it. Hopefully not. Knock on some wood.
Stand on end when I squeeze the back end. The money ain't shit falling off the back end. Residual speaking, penis leaking. After sex, you second guess. Life and stress, you baby mess.
Okay, so if this is in fact the catalytic converter, I've been told that I can just take something like a piece of rebar or something and just ram it in there and knock everything out. And as you can hear when I'm kicking it around, that there's stuff loose in there already. So I just need to bang that stuff out, get it out of there, and fill in those holes. Hopefully this is long enough. It seems to be going through. Yeah, whatever's in there that's loose is just in there and it's loose, so I think we're good. This is going all the way through. I don't care about those. Hell no, it ain't gonna fill the hole. I got some sheet metal. I guess I'll have to use the gas and try and do it. Clean this up a little bit, cut some scrap metal, put some scrap metal on there and see if I can't do it. And I am not experienced at TIG welding at all. And my problem before was that I had my freaking tungsten way too close to the cup, destroying all the ceramic cups that I had or whatever. I picked up this glass when I heard that the gas runs better out of it. It has the screen and whatnot. And then I saw some more videos and I seen that people were saying the tungsten's usually sticking out of the cup as far as the cup is wide. Hopefully that... Oh, well I didn't have the dang gas on. That might help. Right here I had my freaking thing turned all the way off. Been a while since I used this. Big ol' hole. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep practicing, I guess. We're gonna try moving the ground a little closer, see if that helps.
Let me sit it straight when you do me right.
Alright, so that sheet gauge, that thin gauge sheet metal that I had was just, it was getting hot and was just melting out. So I got some 3-inch pipe that I had laying around, a little piece off it, hoping maybe I can do something like that, have a little more luck. I am using this eBay TIG welder too, which is my only excuse for being so shitty at this point. So hopefully we'll see if we can make something work out of this.
Shut start pass.
It'd be nice if I had a wire feed, but I don't, so it gives me an opportunity to practice with the TIG too, see how it goes.
That I just put to the ground like a bitch, homie, with the first hit.
It's crude, but it's all sealed up. And that saved me from chopping that chunk out, putting another chunk in, and then having to redo the hanger and all that. Again, like I said, I'm not trying to make it look pretty. Oh wow, look at this. Yo, this exhaust is fucked, but it's my fucking work car and it's shitty and I don't want to fucking pay for new exhaust and I like fucking with shit, so let's mess with that. Of course this exhaust is shot, but it's stay home COVID time right now, so I ain't got nothing better to do. And I got all this stuff laying around in my garage, so saving myself, you know, $100 or whatever. Well, let's see what this thing sounds like now. It's way quieter than it was.